Welcome. Hello, welcome. Thank you for being here with me today, Tuesday, the 18th of August, 2026. And it is the second day of the Texas State Securities Board.
TXC does not purchase an ASIC, does it?
So I am going to be quiet and
Selling
not
TXC does not install an
mute
ASIC,
myself,
does it?
because you live and you learn.
And selling
The main reason I'm
TXC does
back
not
is because
maintain
I
an
pushed
ASIC, does it?
mute in the video earlier.
That is correct.
That is correct.
And selling TXC does not secure the electricity for the ASIC, does it?
When I hit
That's
mute,
correct.
it muted the video.
All
also.
it does is it monetizes TXC.
This video
the purchaser has already received.
Review
Correct?
purposes only, like news reporting.
Selling
YouTube,
TXC.
This video is for
monetizes
review purposes only, like
TXC
news
that the purchaser
reporting.
has
This
received.
is independent news reporting utilizing the great late technology of YouTube Studio Live. Thank you for being here. Let's listen together now. Go, the fearless leader of TEXITcoin, Bobby Gray.
Pass the witness room.
Very briefly, thank you, Your Honor.
Or Pat.
Mine's taking down the exhibit.
Oh.
Mr. Gray, I just want to follow up on one topic. Do you remember a series of questions about bringing new hash power online? And
this is my favorite
whether,
part, when Avi Perry talks to Bobby Gray.
you know, there was like non-existent hash
Proof
power
of work.
That line of questions.
I think I remember what you're talking about.
Like if a device wasn't plugged in yet, it couldn't generate hash power, that sort of thing, right?
Yes, that's right.
I just want to make sure the record's crystal clear on this. When somebody bought a new mining package, one of two things happened. You either bought and plugged in a new ASIC, right? That was possibility one.
Correct.
But because there was sometimes a lag with shipping or customs, you also maintain a surplus of hash power and allocated that hash power for the new purchase, correct?
That's correct. I mean, there's obviously a much deeper technical kind of answer as to how all that happens. But that's correct.
But I mean, the point is, it wasn't the case that if somebody was buying a new mining package, like nothing would happen. Nothing would be allocated to them. There would be, you know, a deficit of hash power. No new device would be purchased, right?
No, there was always activity, and we tracked those three metrics very closely. What the mine actually ran at in terms of actual hash power installed, how much we sold or awarded to members of our community, or how much we purchased from vendors to install.
Right. And all that I'm trying to clarify is it wasn't the case that if you were selling someone a new mining package and representing that new hash power to be brought online. But let me rephrase the question. It was true, right, that when you sold a new a new mining package, you either bought a new ASIC or allocated existing hash power to that purchaser, correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Just one moment, Your Honor, just to make sure. I think we're cutting the witness loose after this.
All right, they're not talking at the moment, so it's a good time for me to just say hello, everybody. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching.
Your Honor, finish my
You should
examination.
go over and watch the live feed right now.
Thank you, Mr. Gray, for your testimony. Now you are excused.
Okay, and just for
So
Mr. Gray's edification,
people can watch it later today.
if he wishes to participate in the rest, I know that typically viewers should be on YouTube. Because he's a party, may he remain on the Zoom?
Yes, you may remain on the Zoom.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Mr. Hines, your next witness.
Yes,
So
State
Bobby
Security
Gray has
Board
been excused,
calls Philip
but he
Fusela.
can remain on the Zoom. How about this?
Yes, please proceed with it. Selena?
And I am over
Take it with you, yeah.
our guy.
So everybody knows.
Avi Perry or Avi Pari? How can I move? I wish I could move myself. This is my shortcoming here. Thank you. We've got 2 viewers, so thank you very much for being here.
If you can, yes.
But this is my limitation. If I were in StreamYard, I could manipulate the screen much better. But right now, I'm just thankful that YouTube is allowing me to present this as a review.
Let me swear you in.
Here's a
Do you
witness.
swear or affirm that the testimony given proceedings the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Okay, I'm going to be quiet and let the witness speak. But I cannot hit mute because if I do,
Our witness list.
so I am
A copy
going
of a video clip list that council's
tip of
received.
the hat to the witness.
Just for
Tip
reference.
of the hat to the fearless leader of TEXITcoin, Bobby Gray, and this attorney kicking ass, Avi Perry.
All right, can you please state your name for the record?
Philip Fusela,
Mr. Fusela, where are you employed?
Color,
Texas State Securities Board.
What is your current position?
commendation.
I'm a financial examiner with the Enforcement Division.
How long have you worked for the Texas State Securities Board?
It'll be 18 years in December.
Oh, not my kind of
Briefly, what are your responsibilities as a
He's
financial
a
examiner?
bootlicker.
Primarily, we investigate potential violations of the Texas Securities Act. We look at
Do you know who Joe Bannister is?
promotional material, websites.
Maybe you should check into
anything
True
that,
Superhero.
brought to our attention through
Get out of the comic
other
books.
law enforcement.
Get out
or
of the DC
referrals,
comics and
members
into
of
the
public.
real world. Make a phone
complaints and
call
things of that
to Joe
nature.
Bannister. Mr.
We
Witness.
interview witnesses and other parties related to those investigations. We preserve evidence and maintain those in the investigative files.
Superhero.
Evidence preservation, does that
Joe
include
Bannister. Look him up.
video evidence,
Yes, it does.
electronic evidence such as websites and social media accounts?
Yes, it does.
What training and experience do you have that relates to securities investigation?
I am a certified fraud examiner, and I've also received training from industry partners, including Chainalysis. I'm certified.
Sorry, including what?
Chainalysis. It's a software that's specific to cryptocurrency investigations.
Do you have any certification from Chainalysis?
Yes,
What is that?
it's a certified investigator through their program.
Have you received any training through NASA?
Yes, which is a collection of other state securities regulators, and we regularly receive training with them at conferences and other things throughout the year on relevant topics that affect the industry.
All right. Well, while they're
Approximately how
going
many-
through the boring part here, I'll go ahead and switch over and show you something far more important. I brought up the name, and we have the technology here with YouTube. So let's go ahead and do that and share the site of superheroic Joe Bannister. How about that? Hello, Texas. There's so much information that I could share with you. Goodness gracious, we could live in a different world. But anyway, I brought up Joe Bannister. So everyone, here's Joe Bannister exposing the truth about federal income tax. Hey, Joe, check out TEXITcoin TXC. And also shout out to the attorney there in Austin that was kind enough to get back to me. I'm going to get his name and I'll mention it in a little bit. But anyway, the trial is boring right now, so it's a great time to take a break and kind of break it up for YouTube. Maybe they'll say, hey, this guy's actually doing some real reporting over here, and they'll be alone.
So
But
within
here
the
we
ad,
are,
it mentions
back to it.
their their main website, TEXITcoin.org. So I viewed that, and from there I was able to find various social media accounts
I'm gonna shut up. I
and
promise.
promotions and
Thank you, YouTube.
things on YouTube and things of that nature.
Did you personally perform substantially all of the collection and preservation work in this case?
I did.
And when I say that, did you collect everything except for one exhibit?
I believe that's the case.
When you found relevant online material, what did you generally do to preserve it?
Used tools that we have available to us within the division to capture them from web browsers or just whatever screenshots or video player we were viewing them on to save them within the file.
Just look at it. See what you and are you able today to identify the materials you personally viewed, preserved, or obtained during the investigation?
Yes, I am.
And I've handed you a witness or a exhibit list and then a list of clips. If you can look through those while I see where I'm going next.
Sure.
Woo! I may not be as cool as Ric Flair or as smart as the fearless leader of TEXITcoin, Rob Gray. I may not be as creative as good old Maddie there, but you know what I am is I am ready to rock right here with you today. Thank you for being here. Thank you for having a good time together. Let's keep having a good time, and I'm going to turn this back up so we can hear.
MINETXC.com and blockchainmin.com.
Oh, my name is Rick E. Warden.
And
Thank you.
You access these websites at various different time periods, correct?
Correct.
And you preserved it each time?
Correct.
TEXITcoin TV.
And were those websites publicly accessible when you reviewed them?
Yes.
Just us common folk having a good time.
Did you preserve those
Check it
captures
out.
of the websites as part of your investigation?
Yes.
And you stored them in the investigative file?
Correct.
Now, most of those have been admitted already. I'm not sure. So,
I'm not sure.
okay.
Oh my God, this is going to be so
We have not
fucking boring.
offered Exhibit 3.
See? Where is it? You got it? I don't know. Let's look through all of this and let's pass this around. Let's make it look like we know what we're doing something. See us? We're doing something.
Okay.
They have that information already.
Mr. Pizza.
Yes.
Okay.
They should have a paid professional
What is this
that
exhibit?
knows
Let's scroll down.
the information they're going to have a
TEXITcoin.org
schedule and have it pulled
website.
up and ready.
And
Wasting
do you
all
remember
of this
about when
time.
you
They're
preserved
wasting
that?
thousands and thousands
January
of dollars
2026.
worth of time.
Okay. And what was this the entire site? Just this one page?
At the time, this is everything that was there.
And down here it says, Your Honor, we'd like to offer Exhibit 3 into the record.
I don't think objection's been filed to this exhibit.
Sorry, Your Honor, I have no objection to this.
Petition Exhibit 3 is admitted.
So down here, Mr. Fuselier, at the bottom, what does this red banner say?
Click here to mine with us.
And did you ever click on there and
Yes.
where did it take you?
To MINETXC.com.
MINETXC.com.
Okay.
You want me to take you over there now? I can show you mine.
So you said earlier your investigation also included social media profiles, posts, and referral promotions relating to respondents in the mining packages, correct?
They did, yeah.
What platforms did you review?
Facebook, X, there was Instagram at the time, and those primarily. There was TikTok as well, but I didn't look at that too much.
And did you preserve relevant public profiles, posts, and referral materials that you found?
Yes.
Did you also communicate directly with persons promoting mining packages in an undercover capacity?
Yes.
Did you preserve those communications and related materials?
Yes.
All right.
This
I can do this a couple ways.
undercover.
I think these were the majority of these objected to.
Yes, we have significant objections to,
We have
we can
objection,
get to it.
but he
We do
just
have
admitted there was
objections to
undercover
Okay. So
work.
then we'll go through them.
I don't recognize him, but I didn't make near all the meetings or anything. But I doubt he did the undercover work himself. Someone else probably did. They are having a discussion amongst themselves that is muted about that last information being presented. Oh, look at there. They must be approaching the judge's bench on this. All right. Well, while they fight it out, maybe they're preparing something. I don't know. But while they fight it out, I'm going to end this screen and I'm going to tell everyone thank you very much once again for being here. I genuinely appreciate it. Okay, they are back bullshitting, but I thought I would take you over here real quick and show you mine. You know, I just have 2 shares, and again, it's a simple thing. Here's Nectar Pay. This is what I'm really excited about. If you go to my YouTube channel, you'll see some videos I've uploaded about Nectar Pay. So anyone interested in keeping all your money from your business transactions, please take a look at my Nectar Pay. It could really be worthwhile for me. And other than that, I'm just looking forward to TEXITcoin going up in value so that for the next 25 years, I can, you know, I don't need that much to live. And I'll tell you, if I had the money and it were available, I can promise you that I would buy more shares. All right, so I'm going to stop sharing that and go back to the video and stop talking. Let's see. Here it is. Texas State Securities Board, video detail. Which one is it? Is it? Wow.
Basically, no foundation for what this is, who created it, who posted on it, whether these are authentic, whether they are fairly
We're in the right
attributable to
spot.
Mr. Gray himself. There's no foundation. This is an undifferentiated 335-page exhibit where they missed the opportunity to even try to lay a foundation for what this is. So we object to it on authentication grounds, relevance grounds, hearsay grounds. It's not attributable to Mr. Gray.
So a 6-page document?
Well, the way these things get saved, I can ask Mr. Fuseli if you'd like. He knows more about it, but it's the JavaScript and the React app. So a lot of these you're going to see are going to be like 1 page, but they're longer than that. Like it's just the way.
How many pages it is?
I'm happy to hand it up. We printed it out.
And I'll offer this. How about we just publish and enter the first page of this document?
What?
Which is.
I don't know. I don't know whether he means the first page as this. Or
I mean-
the first page as these 100 pages. I have no idea what that means.
Let me ask Mr. Fuseli. Philip, is there a way we could capture just this first page, like the profile page?
There is a way to print it as in like a 8.5 by 11, and you just get the very beginning of it. And if that's what we want to do, but it
See, they
is
should have
correct
already
that it
done
does
this again.
say it's one page and it's really a very long, scrolling of
This is
many
all
posts.
bullshit that
Looking
you
at Mr.
can take
Perry's
care of
content,
ahead
What
of
exactly
time.
you looking
Sure.
forward to admit?
That right there.
Can schedule your hearing, have an assistant.
Your Honor, may I hand it up? I
These
failed to
people
see-
are proof of work.
I don't understand what the relevance is.
The
unprepared.
existence of a Facebook page for TEXITcoin.
You stipulate to it?
that a Facebook page exists.
Yes?
To be
And that's-
totally honest with you, like, I'm making representation to the court right now. I have no idea who maintained this Facebook page. I do not know that. I do not know it to be-
Gracious.
I just have no idea who created it and who maintains it. There is definitely a document in my hand that has a Facebook page with TEXITcoin branding. Mr. Gray was on the stand for a day. Like, why not ask him a question? I do not know who maintains this. I'm only reacting because the suggestion that there is a TEXITcoin Facebook page suggests that this is some official TEXITcoin Facebook page that is maintained by someone with authority to act on behalf of TEXITcoin. There is no TEXITcoin. I just don't know what this means. And so I also, frankly, I don't know what the relevance of that fact in isolation would be unless they later intend to put in posts by other people on Facebook. Right. To Mr. Rossmiller's point, this is only relevant if it is attributable to a respondent. To my knowledge, it is not. There is not a TEXITcoin. It's like saying there's a Bitcoin Facebook page. What does that mean? There is no Bitcoin.
So there's no TEXITcoin website? That's already an exhibit.
That is, and there was a witness on the stand who provided foundational testimony for what that is.
As far as
There was
relevancy.
no question to that witness.
Second. Okay. Let's see, I'm going to admit that one page. So exhibit 4 consisted on one page, and please work together to identify that this is what it is.
We'll stick to that one page.
Yes.
And Your Honor, going forward, we're about to go through a lot of Facebook. So we'd like to say up front, it goes to the weight, not the admissibility. It is relevant because in our order, there's an allegation that respondents and their sales agents used YouTube, Facebook, X, and other social media, an allegation to promote, offer, and sell mining packages.
Your Honor,
Because we're so
could not
unprepared,
protest more
we're just
strongly on
gonna keep
this.
stacking
They had
spaghetti
Mr.
against
Gray
the
on the
wall.
stand to lay foundation. Nothing that they're about to try to get in, nothing is attributable to him. Nothing. They're saying it's relevant in a circular fashion because they made allegations. It's their job to prove those allegations. They have
Thank
not
you.
laid a foundation
Thank
that
you.
any of this stuff is
Thank you.
admissible against any respondent.
Yes,
There's
agree.
his point about weight, not relevancy, is just a classic cop-out. There is an
Thank you.
important gatekeeping exercise here, Your Honor. This is entered into the record, not just for this court, but in case of any appeal. There is a crucial gatekeeping function that Your Honor has. There is no foundation that they can lay, or let them lay a foundation. Mr. Fusela is on the stand. Does he know that Mr. Gray published any of this content? If he doesn't, it should not be admitted.
So how I'm
excellent.
going to go about these
Closed it.
posts
Wow.
from social media is that they might be relevant. I can see your point, but you would need to show that who made the post. And then whether we'll see whether it's hearsay or not.
So yeah, in other words,
And
the
also whether who
interpretation
made,
is what
it's
I've
not
been
just a hearsay
saying.
question. Even if not admitted for the
They're
truth,
just throwing
Let's
spaghetti
say that
against
some
the
To be
wall.
authentic.
but
See
it's not
what'll
just
stick.
authentic. There's an agency problem. If someone somewhere in the TEXITcoin network of 50,000 people or affiliates posted something on here, they have no basis to attribute that to Mr. Gray. Absent some testimony that
Hear,
every single
hear.
person who could have
Me
posted some
included.
comment was an employee or agent of his. They did not lay that foundation. It's not just a hearsay objection because they're going to say it's not for the truth. It's not just an authentication question. It is a foundational question of who is responsible for everything that gets published on the internet. Your Honor, I am very clear on the law on this. Under agency principles, this is not attributable to a respondent and therefore not relevant unless they have either authorized it or adopted it after the fact. or if this person is otherwise acting in some formal agent capacity. There is no foundation for that. They can't just put on a post from someone who bought TEXITcoin and is out there trying to promote it to their own network that Mr. Gray has never seen, has no idea about, did not adopt. They could have asked him about these posts and said, were you aware of this? Did you know this was out there? Did you approve of this messaging? The reason that they didn't do that, Your Honor, if they were confident that he's responsible for it, they absolutely would have asked him those questions. They're sneaking it into an investigator because they
They
know
just act
that this is not
unprepared because
attributable
that's
to him.
part of the scam. They
When a
act
respondent
unprepared
has
while they
created
rip
a
all the
network
shit in.
of 50,000 miners and says, and pushes everyone to go out and sell,
Instead of
we're not
having
going to
it
be showing and
pre-approved.
trying to
That's how
attribute
this
somebody
shit
saying
works. You
passive
have to
income or anything like that.
submit
have
everything
some of
to
these,
court. The other
exhibits
side has to
show,
have a chance to approve it or
Posts on individuals' Facebook profiles
the
that
shit
Mr.
scheduled.
Fuselier
That's
clicked
why
on
they
it and
say
it took
it's
them
4
directly
days.
to MINETXC with the referral link posted into ready to purchase. I believe that's relevant.
Why?
Yeah,
Why
you
is that
believe
relevant
more
to anything that
spaghetti to
Mr.
pile
Gray did?
against the
If
wall.
I go out
You know,
there and I'm
beyond
promoting Apple
throwing
stock
spaghetti against
fraudulently,
the wall,
that's not
till it'll
relevant to
stick, 'cause
Apple.
nothing
You can't
actually
admit that
sticks.
in a
They
trial
don't
against
have
Apple.
a point to prove.
And you know what? They
haven't
could have
heard it yet.
called.
have
They
a
have
point
subpoena
to prove.
power.
I
They
haven't
could have
heard
gotten any one of
They just
these
keep throwing
posters
stuff
to
against
come
the
into
wall.
this courtroom
Hey,
and
we're
explain.
involved in a
They
bankruptcy.
didn't do
Who
that. And
cares?
they're
What's them being
shoving
involved
this
in a
into an
bankruptcy
investigator
with a
with
different
no
company 15
foundational
years ago
testimony
got
about
to do
who
with
these
that?
people are,
If,
what their
okay, so
relationship
if
to
it
Bobby
does,
Gray
then make
was,
the point.
whether they were
But
authorized
they
to make
didn't
these
make the
posts,
point.
whether they
So
were
if it's
acting
just
as
a
his
bunch of
agent,
spaghetti
whether this was
against the
approved
wall,
content.
now it's
It's
piled
nothing,
up on the
nothing
floor,
other than
and we
this
got
is
our
some post by
walking
a
boots
person who
on.
otherwise have no idea who they are, what their relationship to Bobby was, that somebody put on the internet. Your Honor, that doesn't come close to passing any test for the admissibility of evidence.
Doesn't come close. See?
Let's just go through
Shit
exhibits.
piled up.
Okay, we're gonna go through them all. We'll be longer than 20 and 30 minutes.
It's your time. You've got until the end of the day. I want to be clear because I have been
Got to
burned
the end of the day.
in this
for
case already on this. When we're
bullshit.
talking about one page, I'm going to describe it into the record so that there's no ambiguity about the one page that's been admitted.
This is
The
what
top of it has the
TEXITcoin
TEXITcoin logo. There is a single post.
beginner's
I
manual.
cannot make out
Will.
the date. It appears to be from January 12th at 5:04 p.m.
When you signed up.
Then there is a second post that is cut off. Could you scroll down, please?
And the beginner's manual mailed to you. And then also all your information emailed to you and access to the
There's a second post that's cut off. It appears to be from January
dashboard or whatever
12th?
you want to call it.
that said TEXITcoin upcoming events, January 12th to 18th. And it's cut off in the middle of 17 to 18. And then there's one photo on the left-hand side and some contact information. That is the entirety of what we are discussing here in court on the record as page 1 that's been admitted of Exhibit 4.
And see, watch this. Every time Avi Perry pulls something up, he tells you what it is. It comes right up. It's like precision. And it's, again, proof of work on his behalf. It's proof of work
Right.
on
Will you continue or-
TEXITcoin's behalf because we're shining like gold here.
All right.
But
I am
it's
pulling
proof of
up-
work on the unpreparedness of the prosecution.
What's marked as?
Hey, we got a
Let's
like.
see it.
Thank you for the like. I'm not doing it. This is Bobby Gray's doings, and I stand
12.
with him.
TSSB Exhibit 12.
And listen, I have nothing to lose when it comes down to it. You know, a couple of $1,000, but I can't lose that almost. So I ain't worried about it. I don't. I think like everything else, it shows how there are different types of people. People are all tied up in knots over their small investment
Your Honor,
into a gamble
I object to this. It's printed out on
instead of
standard 8.5 by
enjoying the
11.
ride and
This is a
enjoying the process.
251 page document that
Community.
appears to comprise
Well, I
the
invite
Facebook
you,
post of
community.
someone named Timothy
Thank
Dye,
you for being here.
someone about whom we have heard nothing, who has not been subpoenaed to testify as a witness.
Woo!
He says on page
Tim
1,
Dye.
I do things at TEXITcoin. I'm I'm not gonna repeat myself.
I haven't even
This is-
started talking about this.
I thought you had offered.
Shout out,
Oh, not yet.
Timmy.
I told Mr. Fuseli what we were looking at.
Okay.
Mr. Fuseli, we're looking at TSSB Exhibit 12. Could you take a look through that? And specifically at this one post, September 3rd,
Yes,
do you recognize that post?
yes.
What does that appear to be?
A TEXITcoin sponsor ID with a QR code.
And did you originally observe,
About a
review, and preserve this
die
document?
post.
Yes.
And you stored it in the investigative file?
Yes.
Your Honor, we offer just this post, the September 3rd post of Mr. Dye's, of this person's Facebook profile.
So, Your Honor, I think that they should articulate a relevance theory for a post by someone who is not a respondent, and then I can respond to it.
That's pretty, okay. So we basically have an entire section, small section, in our order about widespread promotion and solicitation. And in there, we claim that respondents and their sales agents are using YouTube, Facebook, X, and other social media platforms to promote, offer, and sell the mining packages. So this is very relevant when I get to the next exhibit.
Your Honor, if they had introduced evidence that respondents were doing this, that is fine. Mr. Dye, whoever he is not respondents. To the extent that they have an allegation that respondent sales agents are doing anything, there is no evidence that respondents had sales agents or that Mr. Dye was a sales agent. Mr. Gray specifically disclaimed any agency relationship. The notion that any one of 50,000 people within this community could be a sales agent such that their random Facebook posts are admissible against respondents lacks any foundation. Again, they could have called Mr. Dye. He's got an 817 phone number. I suspect that he's in Texas. They could have gotten in here to testify about his purported agency relationship. They could have asked Mr. Gray in the many hours of examination about his relationship with Tim Dye.
Excellent.
They didn't do that. It is their burden as a proponent of this evidence to lay a proper foundation.
And it shines the
They
light
have
on
not
Tim
done
Dye.
that.
Y'all give him a call. He's a badass, especially if you
Your
want.
Honor, on
you know,
top of that, Mr. Gray has
enjoy the
testified
ride.
to
Shout
paying
out
commissions
Tim
to
Dye.
people who were growing the community, selling mining packages. Those are sales agents, whether he wants to call them that or not. They are paid commissions and compensation for selling a product or a service.
Your Honor, I'm gonna just say it one final time and then I'll be quiet. There's a way to lay a foundation for evidence. This is not it. Putting in a random Facebook page, random Facebook post by someone who we know nothing about, who could have been subpoenaed, who Mr. Gray could have been questioned about, is not a substitute for laying a proper foundation.
Do you know who Mr. Dye is?
He's this person that posted his QR code and Mr.
Your Honor,
Mr. Fuseli clicked on it and it takes him directly to MINETXC with Woody Dye included in the.
Okay, I'm not
And
going
that
to
QR
admit this.
code.
If you want
And
to
it was-
ask him
Girls.
about his investigation, what he found, let's go with that.
Okay.
Yes, this
That's
is.
fine. So, Mr. Fuseli, when you were searching social media and viewing these different profiles, did you find links or QR codes?
Yes.
Did you ever click on those? Where did those take you?
To the MINETXC website generally,
To like a payment page?
to the purchase page,
Was anything auto-filled for you?
usually the referral link with someone's ID filled in already.
Okay. And what was your understanding of that, what that referral link meant?
That's exactly what
that
would
be
happen
included in their network or
if you scan the
or
QR.
tree as it was characterized.
And that person would
One way we were
receive some kind of
supposed to be
benefit from that?
protected, but I don't know if it
Yes.
worked. You know, our cell protected.
Okay. We're gonna skip some and go to exhibit 15, Your Honor.
QR code. But again, I'm bitching. Sorry, everybody. This is not my time. This is TEXITcoin's time. Bobby Gray kicking ass here today before the state of Texas.
Mr. Fusler, we're looking at
Obviously
exhibit
unprepared.
15, or I am at least. Now we both are. Does this exhibit look familiar to you?
Proof of work unprepared.
What is it?
It is a chat on Facebook Messenger with an individual who I was asking about TEXITcoin and its benefits.
So Tim Dye was just another spaghetti strand thrown against the wall.
I can't tell if it's been offered, so I'm holding off.
And can you make it bigger? I cannot
Okay.
read it.
They just continue to like say people are making money. Of course, we're making money. The question
going
is,
into,
is it
I
a
guess-
multi-level
I'm not
marketing?
going into,
I
we're not
think
going to
that's
read
what
through
they're
this
trying
line
to
by
do.
line.
Fine.
Multi-level
Are you
marketing?
offering it?
It's obviously not.
Yes, Your Honor, I'm offering. Hold on real quick.
Called
So when you're
crowdsourcing.
doing this, did you also communicate directly with persons who appeared to be promoting TEXITcoin or MINETXC in an undercover capacity? Did you communicate through Facebook Messenger with an individual using the name Quentin Bradford?
Yes,
Did you personally participate in that conversation?
yes,
Were you the person sending the investigative messages appearing on one side of this conversation?
yes,
Did you personally observe the responses as they were received?
yes,
Did you preserve the conversation as part of your investigation?
yes,
All right. Is this a true and accurate copy of the Facebook Messenger conversation in which you personally participated? Does it fairly and accurately reflect the messages you sent and the responses you received?
yes,
Your Honor, consistent with the court's August 13th order, Mr. Fuselier has established his personal involvement in and preservation of the conversation. Petitioner offers Exhibit 15 to show that the representations were made to a prospective purchaser, not for the truth of the representations.
Your Honor, one question and then an objection. The question is whether this is a complete copy of the communications. I asked because Mr. Fuselier, is it Fuselier or Fuselier? I apologize. Fuselier. Thank you. Asks a question at the end. I'm curious whether there's an answer to that question. The question was, is this true and accurate? It was not a question of is this complete.
If you scroll to the end of this, what's displayed, then yes, there was nothing else further.
There was no further response to that
Correct.
last question?
Correct.
So, Your Honor, it's the same objection that I made before. There is no evidence about who Quentin Bradford is. The only possible relevance to this, the only possible relevance is the representations that Mr. Bradford, whoever that is making. What they got going is absolutely making money. You mine the token every single day and make money daily.
I'm sorry. You got.
Sorry. What they got going is absolutely.
Your Honor, out of the time, you overruled this
Yes.
other
So
objections,
you're saying-
reserved it for authentication only.
Yes.
Sorry, I don't understand the ruling.
So I am not going to consider the response for the truth of the matter asserted.
That's the
So what is the relevance theory then?
The fact that he communicated with somebody about
TEXITcoin.
All the
What
railroad.
matter that we're here for?
what
But Your Honor, the fact that I genuinely don't understand the fact that an investigator communicated with someone about TEXITcoin is the relevance theory?
As to a response.
to this.
Well, okay, I'm just gonna say, if that is a relevance theory, it is a paper thin relevance theory. That although it is a theory, doesn't actually go to any point that is in dispute. Like that does not go to an allegation unless there is some aspect of the truth of the matter asserted that is also relevant. And I will say, I don't understand why the fact that an undercover investigator communicated with an unknown person about TEXITcoin is relevant.
It's relevant because there was thousands of people selling this all across the world. I don't see what the argument there.
There is not a dispute that there were people selling or making referrals
Thank
for
you.
mining packages.
Yeah, we aren't hiding.
That is a fact that, that is a fact that has been established. If that's the only relevance, and this is also cumulative. The point is the document itself needs to have an independent foundation. It is completely unclear what the relevance theory of this particular document is.
Are respondents council willing to stipulate that social
This
media was
spaghetti-
used in the promotion and selling of mining packages?
That you're piling
Not by
past our
respondents.
needs.
Not by respondents,
Is
not by
getting
YouTube,
nifty.
YouTube's not social media?
By members of his community.
The issue that I am having with that
Nothing
is
but
not
a
whether it's true or
railroad
false or even
can
allocating
break
properly
through.
the burden of proof. It is a relevance question because it is not there is no foundation that it is attributable to respondents. There is ample evidence in there, in the record currently, about how respondents suggested to people to get out the word and spread the message and all of that. Go out and recruit people. All of that is already in the record. All of it.
Here's my
We
record.
have to deal,
Shout
because
out to
we are
Tim
lawyers in
Dye.
the court of law, with rules of evidence
Tim Dye
with
and
allocating
and I hope
burdens
Tim
to
did make
proponents of
a little
evidence.
money.
and with
I
introducing
could have.
competent evidence that goes to relevant.
I needed it,
That
but
is
shout
properly
out Tim.
authenticated.
I'm happy for you, bro.
The question
There's
isn't whether
Bird,
this is an
Jay
accurate
Warden,
copy of a communication
Allen,
between Mr. Fuselier and
TEXITcoin
somebody
family, nothing but love.
apparently named Quentin Bradford.
This man right
question
here,
is whether-
Ricky Warden.
The existence of this document is relevant and admissible against respondents. And that has not been established. Could they have called Mr. Bradford? I mean, like, there's lots of ways to introduce evidence. We all flew here to do exactly that. There were no limitations on the number or types of witnesses that they could have called or on the questions that they could ask to Mr. Gray. Again, they have, as the proponent of this evidence, to satisfy these gatekeeping issues, and they haven't done that. But they also just asked Mr. Fuselier, who testified to the point that they want us to stipulate to. They have their answer. He communicated with people on social media. He can testify to that. I can cross him on it. But to put in this document is either cumulative or irrelevant or both.
Okay, I do agree with him on that, so.
Okay, we can move on.
And if you can develop those facts through his testimony.
We'll just move on as for time's sake. Mr. Fuselier, on social media, did you observe individuals promoting and selling mining packages?
Yes.
Did you?
Easy.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay.
All right, so we're gonna move ahead, just for time's sake. So, Mr. Fuselier, during your investigation, did you identify YouTube videos, attend Zoom calls, and make other recordings relating to
I'm Bobby,
respondents and the mining
TEXITcoin
packages?
fearless leader.
Approximately how many recordings
Honest
did
money.
you review and preserve?
Together, we will
Around 90.
break
Yeah.
the system.
Those are full video
Decentralized,
recordings and
blockchain.
presentations, correct?
introduced.
Yes.
And would you attend these
Is
Zoom
the
calls?
competing currency.
I attended several.
I'm being a
Some I
terrible impersonator right
Watched
now.
on YouTube after the fact. and
That's my-
recorded those.
Do you remember around the time when they
Impersonation
started being
portion.
posted on YouTube?
Blah, 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 blah.
I don't think we knew that
Love
they were
y'all.
being posted on
you,
YouTube, but
Bobby
I'm
Gray.
sure they were before I realized it. But
But before that, you were attending Thursday night and Tuesday night calls?
didn't have access to the Tuesday night calls.
Why did you not have access to Tuesday night calls?
Those were for existing minors, but
Okay.
for prospective minors, I think Thursday was the night that you could join.
Okay, thank you. All right, did you personally access and review the recordings that you preserved?
Yes,
Were those preserved
I did.
recordings maintained as part of the investigative file?
yes.
Was an exhibit
Not
index
as a
or list
bootlicker, though.
prepared
As a free
identifying the
man.
recordings by exhibit number?
Yes,
Do you have a copy of that?
yes.
I think council has a copy
This
of
is
that.
what a bootlicker
The
is.
exhibit
Someone
list.
who gets paid money to do
Yes,
a
yes.
fucking job
And
they
then,
don't
Your
want
Honor,
to
do you
have to
have a
do,
copy?
but they do it
Okay.
anyway because they get paid
Um,
money to do it. You fucking bootlicker. Where
Have you reviewed that
Sleeping
exhibit list in
probably
preparation
not
for
much
today?
dope.
To the
Anyway,
best
I
of your
don't know, I'm
knowledge,
making
is it accurate?
accusations and they're probably false. I, on the other hand, have a clear conscience.
All right, Mr. Fuselier.
Doesn't mean I sleep
I
well.
keep saying Fuselier. I don't know. Fuselier.
Thank you for
Everybody
being
does.
here, everyone. I'm Ricky Warden.
Depends on what day it is.
I am.
Um,
Woo! No,
I want to
Ric
focus
Flair,
now on the
not
video
even
recordings
near
you
as
personally
smart as
located,
the
viewed, and
fearless
preserved
leader
during
of
this investigation.
TEXITcoin, Bobby Gray, or creative as
Did
Matt.
those
Allen.
recordings
But I
include
am
videos
here,
published
Ricky
on
Warden, having a good time together.
correspondent associated YouTube channel, as well as Zoom calls and other recordings relating to the respondents in this case and the mining packages?
Yes.
I'm only
Although the
doing that
source of
to make
particular
sure
recording
that
could
this
vary,
remains
did you
a
follow the
review
same basic
and a
investigative process
news
when you collected and preserved these
presentation.
videos?
Yes.
YouTube.
Please
This
describe
is
that
a
process.
live studio YouTube
Well,
news
If
presentation.
I was
Thank
watching
you for
live,
being here.
I would use
Share
a
it,
screen
like that
recorder
button,
that we have
and
available to
woo,
us,
like Ric Flair.
issued laptops. If it was something I saw on YouTube after the fact, we have a different tool that we use to download those into the investigative file.
All right, for each of the video exhibits we were discussing, did you personally access or obtain the recording and review it during your investigation?
Yes.
After locating and obtaining each recording, did you preserve a complete copy as part of the investigative file?
Yes.
Did you preserve the recording in the form in which you observed it?
Yes.
Are you able to identify the preserved recordings today by their exhibit number
Yes.
and by their title?
Yes.
Have you reviewed the video exhibits and exhibit list in preparation for your testimony?
Yes.
Okay. I've also provided you a list of video clips, correct?
Yes.
I think council has this.
You just look to make sure I'm looking at that.
I can give you another.
This is the bit one.
Yeah, it's the one.
Okay. I see it. I got
And Your Honor, may I approach? This is, do you have that?
Yes, I do
Okay.
not have the other one.
Okay, you want? Anybody else? You ready to make
My
What
apologies.
you Just
Boring.
went with them through.
the witness list
It's gonna be time to break soon.
or the exhibit list?
We'll be breaking for lunch. I will be lucky if YouTube leaves this
All right.
video up.
What I'm gonna call here
everybody,
is the
please
clip
like this
list.
video, share this video.
Yes.
Let YouTube know that we're serving.
Have you reviewed this clip list in correspondence with the witness or the exhibit list?
Yes.
Because we are so unprepared. Look at our proof of work.
And are the exhibits on the clip list the same recordings that you personally located, obtained, viewed, and preserved during the
You
investigation?
can hear the judge's tummy growling. She's like, damn, these guys are unprepared.
I believe so.
And those clips, were those taken from those complete recordings that you observed, received, and preserved them?
Yes.
Avi Pari is just laughing inside.
Have any of those clips been materially altered from the original video that was preserved, or is it they just been clipped out?
I don't know if you heard me say this earlier, so it's worthy of repeating. What you're
The only
witnessing
ones that
here
were
is a
altered were
heartless
the ones we had to
experience.
cut up to upload for this hearing. But
Three people.
And why
get
did we
paid
have to?
money
And those were how many of those were
to
had
do a
be cut up
job
into
they don't
smaller
want to
sections?
have to
There's
do?
roughly,
So there's no heart in it.
I think about 10 or 11. Those were just the Zoom
Avi
meetings.
Perry representing
142 through
honest money. Bobby Gray
153.
Okay. And why did those have to be cut up into smaller pieces?
They were just the size
Position
limit
on-
was exceeded the size limit.
Has the content
honest
of
money.
those been materially altered?
No.
The blockchain, cryptocurrency.
And are the complete recordings still maintained in the
shines
board's
true.
investigative file?
Yes.
And have those been sent to
This
council?
scrutiny,
And to your knowledge, have these clips been sent to council?
because it's honest.
Yes.
It's from the heart. It's
Your Honor,
real,
we'd like
and
to
it's true.
offer, what we're doing here is we're trying to
The
offer
most
in mass
truthful thing that
all
these
these
people
clips
have in
on the clip
common
list
is that they're doing a
that have
job
also
they
been,
don't want to have to
are on the
do
list that was provided
because
to
they're getting
council
paid money.
July 31st.
And
Um,
at the
they
bar
were not
later,
objected
all
to.
three of them will
That's not
agree that it sucks as they
I will
drink
say
away their
a couple
sorrows.
things. One, I do not have an objection to the vast majority of these. So.
Sorry, that's
For the
a
most part, the extent that these are videos that show
example.
Mr. Gray speaking, I do not have an objection.
not a
Okay,
truth.
that covers
Making a
the
point.
vast majority of these with a couple of relevance-based objections I'd like to address.
19.
There are a couple that are not Mr. Gray, and I will try to call those out for the court right now. Number 19,
Hold on just a second. I need to borrow a pen.
may I approach? It's a good one.
Oh, approaching the bench. Go, big man.
Okay, so, okay, we're looking right now as,
Maybe
did you
just
call it
talk to
clip?
that attorney, huh?
Clip list.
flip list.
Oh, yeah. It's a new thing.
Okay, tell me the ones that you do not have objections to.
Jerome.
Can I do it the other way? Because I do not have an objection to the vast majority of them.
The vast
Can I
majority.
just preview the ones I have an objection for? I'll give you the numbers and we can.
Yes. because he's
Let's
prepared.
just cover the ones that you don't have objections to, and we'll admit those, and then we'll deal with the ones that you have objection.
Okay, I need folks to keep me honest on this. So
Objection.
70,
These are the ones going to be admitted. The list. Go ahead.
okay, 70,
How did this lady get
71.
elected?
There's a number of clips for 71. I'm incorporating all of those.
Just my color commentary.
74,
Katerina D'Angelo.
you removed 76?
Yes.
Okay.
She should
Worry about
part
that one.
her hair white and go ahead and go.
79, I want to put a pin in for now. So
Turn
I'm
that
not-
gray
I think
shit
80, I do
purple.
have an objection to, so that's not helpful to you right now.
Enjoy your life.
82 you removed. Sorry, I'm just trying to,
Blockhead,
blockhead, blah. 86, I have no objection. 88, I have no objection. 91, I have no objection. 92, I have no objection. 97, I do.
I've got an extra TEXITcoin cap for her.
98, you skipped, sorry. No, 3 is not. Let me come back to 103.
This is pretty wild. This is historic times. I don't know if y'all realize this. Like
104, no objection.
you know, I got things to do. I could play guitar, for example.
107,
I've been working on this killer
Lengthy.
melody. It's like a Angus
no
Young
objection.
lead melody. I'm a musician. I'm a recording artist. I have a song called Creature from
108,
Jekyll
no
Island.
objection.
Just YouTube search it. Mr.
111,
Freak and the Freak
cut.
Show Band. Creature from Jekyll Island.
Appropriately. 113, no objection.
It's a
113 may already
rock and
be in
roll
evidence,
killer.
but I have no objection.
I'm not sure if
I
any
could be
clip
playing
names in,
guitar
so
right
it's
now.
just abundance of caution.
But this
Okay.
is
Either way.
historic, and I have no objection.
114, no objection. 1.
I'm just reviewing historic court case or whatever this is. Review.
Look,
State.
I'll be honest, Your Honor, I don't have the dates for all of these. I'm
Securities
assuming that all
review.
of these.
And I've lost 2 viewers. At
Predate
one point,
the
I
cease and
had
desist
4
order.
viewers. I assume
I'm
it might have been witness
assuming that.
404 and
I
his
don't-
team popping in.
I don't have the dates. So
All right.
I believe all of these, if not, point one out, were provided to them July 31st. So some of them are after, I'm sure they are, but they're talking about relevant material or history of TEXITcoin or something about TEXITcoin prior to the order. We're not trying to enter anything that talks about anything happening after the order.
Okay. Okay. All right, 118, I have no objection. 120, if not at issue. All right, 121, I think is already in evidence, but either way, I have no objection. 122, I have no objection.
No objection, no objection.
I do have an objection.
I have
Back to it.
objection to this
127.
whole madness. I object to it all. None
No
of
objection.
these people should be
128.
subject to these boring, endless
objection.
jobs that they hate,
130,
and the
no
parking
objection.
fees. None of us should be subject to the
133, I
spaghetti
do
that
have an
they're
objection.
piling against the wall,
136.
falling on the floor, that we're now hip deep wading through, waiting for the railroad. That's right.
136, I think we're gonna have to come back to it
Is
post face to
coming.
cease and desist. I need to see what it is. 137, no objection. Geez, okay, 143. No objection. 149. No objection.
I can whip up a good old train song
150.
because that's what's happening here. The train is a coming.
150, sorry, I got lost on my tracker. No objection. 151. No objection. Finally, 157.
Coming on down the track.
So,
Train, go train.
clarify a couple of things.
Never
So
get
first,
back.
for the exhibits that have
Yeah.
multiple list timestamps, which are pretty much most of them, how do you want to handle it? Do you want to break it down as we've done before, A through whenever?
I think we're gonna create a new exhibit list. I keep saying witness. Exhibit list and have them broken out in
Straighten up my
A,
pick,
B,
my
C,
pick
D,
fell.
E, F in the order that they are on this sheet.
Train,
So, for example, exhibit 70, A is going to
coming
be
on down the track.
955, exhibit 70B is going to be 430 to 529.
Correct. And for like 71, we're gonna go just like reading books.
If you
Okay,
can choose
so, and then let's cover the ones that are on this clip list with, and compare it to the one that's been already admitted. So that would be 113, I believe. 113A.
There you go. Some
Okay,
music.
so we already have 113A, which is 530 to
It's trained,
740,
It's
not
on
included in this list.
It's
So
obvious
you'll
they
just continue with
watching a
113B.
railroad
Okay.
in process.
Then 121A
A railroad
is already in the evidence,
much
which
bigger
is
than TEXITcoin.
not
I wish I
included
were
in this
wrong.
list. So you'll just continue
These people are
numbering.
not making any
Mr.
sense
Perry, I
with
think
their
those are the only
evidence.
two
They're
that you
just
identified
piling
as
shit
already in
against
the,
wall,
oh, you would,
I
piling it
think
up
that's
on the
right,
floor.
Your Honor. I had
apologize
113,
if you
121.
Don't
the only
enjoy
ones that
what
I
I'm
had
talking about.
already in
I'm
evidence.
just trying to talk over this a
Think
little bit
that-
and be relevant
We've done our best
and
to,
speak
but
from my heart.
that's
you
the
know,
best I
be
can do.
truthful,
that's
'cause
correct.
That's what this is all about.
Do not
Honest money
see
gives me the freedom
Just
to
looking
speak.
at it, that there's anything else that is in both places. Okay, well, with that, let's take a break. Let's take a lunch break.
There we go.
We'll come back at 12:15 and we'll resume with the objections to the remaining exhibits on the clip list.
I can make that easy. We'll withdraw any that are objected to for time's purposes.
I object to all of them.
Well played.
There's that trade.
Okay, so the remaining exhibits on this list, you're not
Thank
introducing.
you, everybody, for
Correct,
joining me. I appreciate
For
it.
time's sake.
Sounds good. Okay, with
See you
those
back.
being admitted,
Enjoy your lunch.
Off the record.
Damn. I didn't see that coming, Jeremy.
All
12:50, Your Honor.
right, thank you.